Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you one of the most personalized sales systems I've built to scale my agency to 105K a month. This is hands down the scariest outreach that anyone is doing in the world, and I call it SAT anti-fragile method. Now, to be clear, I came up with this method because I noticed that traditional AI copywriting wasn't the best. AI tends to be either too formal, too casual, or either too verbose, and people's AI detection algorithms can sniff it out quickly. But here's what I figured out. AI is great at writing tightly constrained variables, so I developed a way to take those variables and plug them into templates that I personally wrote, making the outreach feel completely human, which resulted me in crushing my entire competition and scaling to $80,000 a month in about 8 months. The system I'm showing you today lets you gather insanely targeted company data, like whether they are hiring, who their competitors are, and even their ideal clients, before you've ever spoken to them. And you don't need any fancy tools like Clay. We're doing everything using a platform called Exa AI, a platform that's honestly crazy. It can even tell you where you left your keys or where you had your first guess. The average quality is at a whole new scary level. We're talking just 4 or 5 steps to set it up, and your outreach would be better than anything you've ever seen. Just to be clear though, this video is a mini course. It's just a piece of a bigger puzzle. I'm showing you one key part of the much larger system that I use to automate and scale my outreach. So if you like what you see here, there's a lot more to dive into. This is just the starting point, and I'll be sharing even more advanced techniques with you that will take your outreach to the next level. So by the end of this mini course, you'll know how to find ultra targeted prospects, including decision makers, their competitors, and even their ideal clients, gather real-time hiring data to craft emails that feel impossibly relevant, use AI the right way, not to generate generic copy, but to fill in high-quality templates, send one-on-one fill-in emails at scale while keeping it fully automated, run the entire process without expensive tools like Clay, just using Exa AI and some smart automation. The end result, a highly customized one-on-one email that feels super personal, even though it's been fully automated. So without taking too much of your time, just go ahead and get started. So the AI tools that we have today are terrible at writing full emails. AI shouldn't write your emails. It should fill in the blanks of a perfectly structured template. So I built this system because I was tired of seeing AI fail constantly. So AI is great at filling in the blanks, but humans still need to write the core message. Now, what is SA's anti-fragile method? What is this method that I came up with? Well, simply put, you gather data of each lead, their hiring trends, competitors, ideal clients, etc., their company name, write one master email template that's 80% optimized. Forget about AI. Imagine it's just a one-on-one, like an email that you're going to write to your ideal customer. And then you're going to fill in these specific details for each prospects. That's pretty much it. And I'm going to walk you guys through it step by step. So the first step is going to be gathering the data. So we're going to use a lead sourcing database like Exa AI or similar to find decision makers, their competitors, and hiring trends. We're going to find the company's decision makers who's actually likely to respond, right? And then we're going to format the data correctly so we can process it easily, okay? The second step is going to be writing the email. So here's an example email that you would be writing to an ideal lead or an ideal prospect. So, hey Greg, congrats on surviving nearly 2 decades in productivity software where most tools fade after just a few years. So I have hey first name, so this is the first name, and I have a congrats line, okay? Notice you're hiring for a B2B software sales associate and wanted to ask, if you're planning to use outbound strategies to gain early high ROI traction, I have an idea. We can target medium-sized businesses or teams that, so basically this is their ideal customer. So I'm just basically saying, hey, we can target these companies, right? We can connect you guys with these dream companies, these ideal long-term partners, right? And I'm saying, hey, I also think there's a big opportunity for company name. So TechSpender, this is their company name, to outperform competitors like Phrase Express. So I'm even mentioning their competitor, right? And capture even more market share. Is this worth a 10-minute chat this week? Thanks for the time, Saad. Now, this is like a dream email, okay? Now let's turn it to a template, okay? So the template is going to be just like this. Hey, first name, and we have the congrats line. Notice you're hiring for a job title. So this is just a variable and wanted to ask. And then we can target dream ICP 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically this is their dream ideal clients that this is the data that I'm going to get. And basically, I'm just going to fill that out inside of the email. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. So now I can basically automate this at scale. I can just gather data, write the perfect email, and just fill in the templates, right? And this is the anti-fragile method. Okay, I also think there's a better opportunity for company name to outperform competitors like competitor name. So I have the competitor name and capture even more market share. Would it be worth 10-minute chat this week? Thanks for the time. Stop. Okay. So this is the second step. Let me just explain this for the beginning. So the first step is going to be gathering the data that we're going to need. Then we're going to write the email and then we're going to turn it to a template. Okay. Now, the first step is going to be structuring the data. So once we gather the data, such as the prospect's company name, competitor's name, the job role they're hiring for, etc., we can use AI to structure it correctly. And I'm going to show you later on how we can do it. So this is an overview to the anti-fragile method. Trust me, there's a lot more into it, but I'm going to be covering more of that in later videos. Okay, so the first step I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and gather the data. So I'm just going to use a platform called Exa AI. And Exa AI is basically the future of lead generation. I can essentially build any list of any companies that I want to target, right? And I'm going to show you how you can do it. So all I have to do basically is I'm just going to go to websites. And in order for you to get Exa, basically this is just a free trial. What I've done is I went to just Exa AI and I signed in, right? You're just going to have to sign in using your email and they're going to give you 7-day free trial, right? And this 7-day free trial, you can essentially scrape thousands of leads all day for 7 days, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to right here, websets.exa AI. I'm just going to type in AI company hiring for sales, not a recruitment agency. And what I'm going to do is located in the USA, employees 1 to 50. Okay. In terms of results, I'm just going to put 50 for the purpose of this video. And then you can put up to 1,000 results. Okay. Just keep that in mind. And I'm going to click on go. And there you go. So Exa just basically generated the prompts for me. So company operates in the AI industry, currently hiring for sales positions, not a recruitment agency located in the USA, employee counts between 1 and 50. Okay. And I'm going to click on go. So now Exa is basically going to go and query the entire internet and build me a list. Okay. And let's just wait while Exa just does the job and gives us a gold mine of data. So as you guys can see, so here's the companies now, and Exa is like verifying. So it's even like it's gonna output if it's a match or not a match, and if it's a match, it's gonna give you reasoning why. So here's why this company is AI. So the information provided indicates that SalesSpeak AI operates in the AI industry. So it gives you everything. Not a recruitment agency. The information provided about Turigma indicates that it focuses on developing AI solutions for customer engagement. So there you go. Again, employee count here. If I click on each company name, they're going to give you every single thing. Look at this. Like I got access to their LinkedIn here. So relevant summary. Company operates, currently hiring for sales. So basic info, type, privately held, software development, employees. We're just going to wait. And there you go. We found a couple now. So even Exa is looking for a AI role, and they are from 1 to 50. So that's interesting. Okay. So let's just wait for a little bit until Exa just finishes our search. So while this is going, actually, I'm going to go click on add enrichment, and then I'm just going to type in founder name, one only. And then cleaned. Click create. And then AI is going to go ahead and enrich the data for us. So here's the founder name, and then add enrichment again. We're going to type in short description. So provide a brief overview summary of the description. Create. And then there you go. So I found the founder name. So it's interesting, actually. It's funny that we have Exa AI. Okay. And then add enrichment. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to type in the exact sales role they are hiring for. So identify the specific sales role that the company is hiring for, creates. And then I also want another thing. So you guys know, whenever we are building sales systems, we usually clean the company name. So Exa can just output the clean company name. So clean company name with no .inc or LTD or any other suffixes. And then generates. You don't have to be crazy with the prompts because AI is going to fix it for you. Provide the clean name of the company without any suffixes like inc, LTD, or others. Create. So we already found a couple ones. So this is like the beauty of AI and automation. This is what I mean by sales systems and how it is the future of everything, right? This is what I mean by using AI and automation the real way, okay? Not just automating bullshit tasks, right? That don't really drive any revenue. I'm going to click on add enrichment. And what I want again is competitor name. Yeah, just competitor name and click generate. So I'm generating their competitors. Find the name of the competitor company. And let's wait for this. And then also I'm going to click on add enrichment and I want, so their competitor, yeah, dream clients. So identify the characteristic or qualities of the ideal clients for this company and click create. So define, that's interesting. What is defined? Okay, you got some composition X, huh? I actually never knew about this. So privacy's first AI search engine. That's interesting. Okay, so we have a couple dream clients. So the ideal dream client is, let's read through this. Technology-driven organization, companies utilizing or interested in AI technologies, yes. As you guys can see, like currently hiring for sales positions. Exa is actively hiring for sales positions, specifically a sales development representative, SDR, to engage prospective customers and generate leads. Wow, so I can come in, I can help you, Exa. I can generate you leads, I can build you a sales system. I never thought about this. So just to give you guys some context, a company that is hiring for sales roles is in growth mode, and just AI just outputs. They want someone who can generate leads. So if you can just go ahead and come in and help them generate leads as a sales agency owner, you can make a ton of money. So now I'm building my list, and I think my list is already, I think that's all I need. So I have the clean company name, etc., etc. So I'm just going to use this sample data right now. Again, I can click on find more results and I can just basically continue building my list. Okay, so now that I built my list, I'm just going to download it. I'm just going to go to download CSV. And then I'm just going to name this list YT Exa. Okay, and I'm going to go to sheets.new. So sheets.new is a domain that Google came up with. You can just go to sheets.new, create a new sheet. Okay, instead of just going to your drive and like create new sheets. So it's going to be file, import, and go to upload and just drag and drop the lead list right here. And then in terms of import location, it's going to be append and click on import data. Okay, so let me just fix the formatting right here. By click on a resize rows, specify row height, great. And then I'm just going to remove the reasoning, delete. I'm going to remove the title and the subtitle. And I'm just going to delete a few of these. And great. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And let me bolden this up. And it's going to be intro. And then let me just name this Exa AI startups lists. Okay. So now I have basically every single thing. I have the competitor. I have like every single thing, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go to make.com and I'm going to start building the system. So the system is going to be straightforward. Just going to be 4 or 5 steps. And make.com is going to do everything for us. Basically, it's going to automate our entire lead generation. It's the best no-code tools on the planet. So I'm just going to look for Google Sheets, which is right in front of me. So Google Sheets, I'm going to look for search rows. So type in search rows. And then now I'm just going to copy the name of my list. And then spreadsheet ID is going to be the name of the list. Limit is going to be 1. And sheet name is going to be sheet 1. Because if I go back, you will see that the sheet name is sheet 1. Okay. So now I'm going to go back to my system. And then I'm just going to click on save and run once. Okay, so I managed to retrieve the data, URL, founder name, etc., sales role, etc., etc., ideal clients, etc. So what I'm going to do now is next step is going to be finding the decision maker's email. Okay, so I'm just going to use Hunter and I'm going to look for find an email. But first, let me just authenticate my connection. So search by domain, and the domain is going to be the URL, and the full name is going to be the full name of the founder name. Okay. Just looking at this. So founder name. Okay. So I need to use AI to basically just retrieve one. Okay. So before I actually do this, I'm going to use AI and I'm just going to use Claude to basically just retrieve one full name. Okay. So what I'm going to do, so click on role, user, content, and type is going to be text. So what I'm going to do is retrieve only one full name from this data, output the results only with no additional text. Okay. And then I'm just going to map the founder name. Click save. Now, if I unlink this and run once, I have, wait, let me do some prompt engineering. So retrieve only one full name. Run once. And there you go. So I have one. Great. So I'm going to now map the, the founder name, which is the text response, and click save. And now if I run once, I found the email, right? So here's the email of that person. Okay, next step now is I'm just going to basically, since I have all of this data available, I have their company name, I have every single thing, right? All I have to do now is I need to structure the data. Okay, so third step is going to be structuring the data. So I'm just going to go to Claude again, and it's going to be create a prompt. And I'm just going to go to my 7-figure prompts, which is a document that we share in the community that has every single prompt on the planet. And the one that I want is going to be this one, right? So it's called Structuring the ICP. Now, this is a really good prompt because if you guys saw here, we have dream client. So the ideal client's characteristic of this company is industry, technology services, or consulting software development. So this is like it's not really structured. I can't really add this into my dream email. So I need AI to structure the data. So I'm just going to go to max tokens. I'm just going to use 3090 and I'm just going to click on add message, role, user, content, type, text, and I'm just going to paste in my prompt. And then dream ICP is going to be the dream ICP. And that's pretty much it. And click save. Now, if I run once, look at the output. So small to mid-sized enterprise, SMEs, and technology service. So this is what I mean by AI just structuring the data for us. Okay. I'm going to add a filter here. So condition only if the email exists, obviously, because we want to deal with only leads that we actually found their email. So now I'm going to click on this plus button now, and I'm going to start basically using my anti-fragile method. So I'm going to go to tools, then it's going to be set variable. And then I'm just going to copy the copy that I have, which is this one right here. So Control C, and I'm going to go back, paste that in here. Okay. And let's just fix this. Well, actually, before we do that, we need a congrats line. Yeah. So let me just name this dream email. Click save and then unlink this. And then I'm just going to add another module right here, which is going to be Claude. So Anthropic Claude. By the way, you can use any AI model that you want. You can use OpenAI, Perplexity, Gemini, anything that you want. I just use Claude because I like it and I think it's the best with text-based outputs, okay? So now the next step I'm going to do is I'm just going to go again to my prompts, and the one that I want is going to be the congrats line prompts, which is, yeah, this is the one. Paste that in here. And again, let me just, there you go, so you can see everything. And then company description, I'm just going to map the company description, which is company short description, company name, which is going to be clean company name, and then also the competitor name, which is going to be, so here's the competitor name. And that's pretty much it. Click save. And then now run once. And the flow is running. And then here's the congrats line. Congrats on creating an AI-driven sales ecosystem that targets the human elements Salesforce often overlooks. So shots fired to Salesforce. But this is the game, right? I'm going to press their pain points. And now what I'm going to do is, hey, first name. So I'm just going to map the first name. So hey, first name. And I'm going to add the congrats line. So the congrats line is the congrats line. And then notice you're hiring for job title. Actually, I need to clean the job title. Yes. Now you're seeing my thought process whenever I'm building these. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use Anthropic Claude again, and I'm going to go to job titles. So job title cleaner. Clean, because I have here sales development representative, business development BDE, so business development executive. I want just BDE. I don't want this entire long job title. So 3060, add messages, and it's going to be role, user, content, add content, type text, and I'm just going to put the job title right here, which is sales role. Click save. And then now I'm going to link this back, and job title is going to be the job title. And wanted to ask, I have an idea we can target. And then now I'm just going to basically remove all of these. And then I'm going to add the Dream ICP, and then company name. I'm just going to map. Where's the company name? So company, and competitor name is going to be competitor name. There you go. Thanks for the time, Saad. Okay, click save. And now let's just run once. Okay, so let's just read through this. So dream email. Hey, Saurabh, congrats on building a sales AI that actually enhances human expertise rather than just automating tasks everyone hates. Notice you're hiring for a BDE. Okay, so this is good, but I noticed that Claude is adding a new line here and wanted to ask if you're planning to use outbound strategies we can target. Okay, so let me just fix the formatting, and there's something here that I need to fix. Output the results only in the correct JSON with no additional text. The result will be result equals and close the brackets. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try this by clicking on run this module only, and sales representative, for example. Okay, great. Now let me copy this, and then I'm going to add a JSON module right here, because Claude tends to add new lines, and this is annoying. So parse this, and then let me just try and see if the JSON is correct first. Not really sure. It's been so long since I wrote JSON. Okay, great. So that's amazing. I'm going to go back, and then
and just map the results right here. And that's pretty much it. And click on save, and then let me just run once again. And then let's see the outputs. Okay, so hey Surab, congrats on building. Notice you're hiring for BDE and wanted to ask. We can target. Okay, great. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is we can target and then just leave that right here and click save. Now, so let's just run this into 5 limits and click save. And let's auto align this because it starts to look ugly. And then second one is not found. Third one is found. Okay. Let's just read through the second email. Hey, Neuroman, congrats on making AI truly accessible, democratizing predictable analytics while others just simplify the code. Notice you're hiring for SDR and wanted to ask if you're planning to use, we can target small to medium enterprise SMEs or data-driven that. Okay, this is great. So now I also think there's a big opportunity for obviously AI to outperform competitors like Ultra AI Studio and capture even more of the market share. Let's just read through the third email. So this is what I mean by automating at scale. Hey Sushi, congrats on pioneering adaptive AI that catches critical conditions in real time, making healthcare both smarter and more human. Notice you're hiring for regional VP, GM, and wanted to ask. And then we can target healthcare institutions that. And then I also think there's an opportunity for Bayesian Health to outperform competitors like Linus Health and capture even more of the market share. So last step is going to be adding everything to my Instantly account to add leads to a campaign. And let me bring this back. And then I'm going to go to campaign ID. And then let me just map my connection to a campaign. And then before I actually do that, I'm just going to log in. So log in. And it's going to be, I'm going to go to this organization right here. And test campaign, I already have it. I'm going to delete these leads right here. Select all. And then click on delete. And now I'm just going to basically run this into this campaign, which is going to be test campaign. Test campaign. Leads email is going to be the leads email. The first name is going to be first name, last name, company name is going to be clean company name. Personalization is going to be the dream email. And then I'm also going to add a custom variable. So this is going to be job title. And I also going to add competitor name. So competitor name is going to be, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. And click save. And then I'm just going to run once again. So we added the first lead. There you go. And let me go to personalization. And let me just add this to a, and then it's going to be personalization. And then let me preview this. So there you go. We have basically every single thing right here. And we added all of the leads. Second one has been added. Preview. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so hopefully you found this video valuable. I'm going to leave all the resources you're going to need in the description, like always, including the whimsical, the blueprint, the copy, and all the platforms that you're going to need. Thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.